Still with cricket on the SportsMax zone, this time we head to India. West Indians Kyle Mayers, Romario Shepherd and Nicholas Pooran will pack their bags and soon be on a flight home after Lucknow Super Giants were eliminated from the Tata Indian Premier League earlier on Wednesday. Playing against Mumbai Indians in the eliminator, Lucknow suffered a heavy 81-run defeat. Batting first, Mumbai posted 182 for 8 of their 20 overs, with 41 from Cameron Green and 33 from Surya Kumar Yadav. Naveen Ul-Haq was the best Giants bowler with 4 for 38, while Yash Thakur had 3 for 34. Lucknow Super Giants were then dismissed for 101, with another Aussie top scorer, Marcus Stoinis, with 40. Kyle Mayers scored 18, while Pooran was dismissed for a golden duck. Akash Madwal was tremendous with the ball, taking 5 for 5. Mumbai Indians will face Gujarat Titans in Qualifier 2 on Friday. Gujarat lost Tuesday's Qualifier 1 against Chennai Super Kings. Joining us to review today's match and look ahead to Qualifier 2 is Nikhil Uttamchandani via Zoom, and Gerard Morrisili, our in-house analyst, who of course is in studio with us, and Mariah Ramarak is here as well. Lance is 12th man, just in case he is needed for this segment. Lady and gentlemen, Nikhil, let me start with you. Chennai Super Kings, they have found a way again. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is an absolute genius and he continues to show it. And the Mumbai Indians one step closer to joining Chennai Super Kings in the IPL final.
I think what Chennai and Mumbai have been able to do, considering where they were last season in the table, for me speaks to how important experience can be in T20 cricket. I saw a stat today, 12 now out of 17 playoff matches that Mumbai have won. And I think when we looked at the team ahead of the tournament, yes, they had Jock Archer when he went down, as well as Jasprit Bumrah. I don't think anybody would have had them going to Ahmedabad for a chance to make yet another final. And it just shows that when you have people that have been in these positions countless times, it really does make a huge difference. Somehow, someway, Rohit Sharma has led this team to success again. And look, they have a very good chance of going to meet CSK in that final, in that derby that we're used to seeing.
Yeah, Gerard, how much of it today was Mumbai Indians being brilliant as opposed to Lucknow Super Giants just being poor?
Well, they were especially poor when they were in pursuit of that 180. I mean, they had about 3 runouts in the innings. Kyle Mayers also could have been gone via the run-out route. They did not concentrate at all. It was a total lapse in concentration from them during the run chase. Nothing. Let's not forget about Madhawal, though. He was absolutely brilliant with the ball. Has always been this season. But today especially, he obviously knew what he came out to do. He had a goal in mind and came out with 5 tremendous wickets. Not only was he taking wickets, but he was very economical because he only conceded 5 runs. But I think it was more of a lapse in concentration, especially during the run chase against from Lucknow Super Giants, because they were pretty good in the field up until about the 17th over. That's when things started to go awry. But in the batting, it was just poor.
Yeah, they were 70 for 2 at one stage. Yes, they were always under pressure. Mumbai Indians tightening the screws all the time. And I guess at the end of the day, they succumbed to that pressure. Quickly, Nikhil, Kyle Mayers brought back into the lineup in place of Quinton de Kock. What did you make of that decision by Lucknow Super Giants?
Listen, I heard all the commentators, I've heard a lot of people around the world, speak about the fact that yes, de Kock has had multiple 500-run seasons, but I think I credit that move from Gautam Gambhir and the LSG side. This is a man that's only one of 3 players in this side to score more than 350 runs, had a small run of some low scores, and they backed him because of how well he's done at this venue previously in the tournament. And look, it didn't pay off today, but I could definitely see why they made the move, and for me it was the right move. I was really happy to see him come back in and be back. And I think that's just how it goes sometimes. Hindsight is always 20/20.
Yeah, of course, Mumbai Indians will play Gujarat Titans in the second qualifier to see if they can meet up with the Chennai Super Kings. Gerard, how do you see that when tuning up? Because one, it's the Mumbai Indians who has fought their way to this spot. And then the Gujarat Titans, they've been really good. They just stumbled against the Chennai Super Kings and they find themselves in this position.
And I did say on Monday's show that if Gujarat Titans are to win and lift this title again, that they would have had to won that game on Tuesday. I'm sticking by that. I don't think Mumbai Indians are going to let up easily. I had a conversation off the air with Nikhil, and Nikhil is quite adamant that Gujarat Titans will not lose 2 games in a row, and I have to say that he does have a very strong case in saying that. But I don't think Mumbai Indians are going to let that chance of going into the IPL final yet again slip away from them. So it's going to be a really good game. I don't want to call a winner yet because I do fancy the chances by both teams.
You don't want to call a winner yet? You mean a winner for qualifier 2?
For qualifier
or a winner
2, yes. For qualifier 2.
Gerard,
You just
what
said
do you
though.
need? It's Thursday.
He just
sorry.
said Mumbai Indians.
It's Wednesday. The match is Friday.
Yeah.
Nothing is going to happen between now and Friday.
To change the fate. But I do think that both of these teams have a fighting chance of winning. I do fancy Mumbai Indians a little bit more, but Gujarat Titans, we do have to watch them pretty closely. But yeah, experience again is going to win in this
Nikhil,
encounter.
let me give you the opportunity to talk for yourself about that conversation with Gerard and who you think will win this matchup.
But for me, look, this team, Gujarat, have been the best team in the last 2 seasons of the IPL. They've won it last year. They have their fair share of experience. They have the best batting lineup to me with the balance that they possess. I don't know if this Mumbai bowling attack can come to the party 2 games in a row, and that's what it comes down to for me. Ahmedabad will be high scoring, so that we'll have to see if Mumbai can contain. But this Gujarat Titans team, 2 on the bounce, I just don't see it.
If I can respond to that, Nikhil, I do believe though that even though Mumbai Indians' bowling attack is not one that can deliver twice in consecutive matches, there is no total that you put on the board that they cannot chase, or there's no total that I don't think that they can set. So we have to definitely watch them very closely.
That's a valid point, but I just think bowling, batting wins you matches, it's the bowling that wins you the tournament. So that's what I think it comes down to.
Yeah, and that has happened a lot at the back end of IPL campaigns because you have a 2-month season and the wear and tear on the pitches, and especially the spinners tend to have a great time in IPL playoffs. But we are still seeing runs being made in this IPL. I don't know if something is different where the pitches have held a lot better than they have in the past. But it seems to me that if you can bat, there is still a lot of runs out there.
If we look at the last 4 or 5 matches, we've been averaging about 180 runs coming in the first innings.
Yeah.
Well, of course, there were about 7 matches on a chart where we saw scores over 200 consecutively, and that was in the early stages. But I do think that the batting has really prevailed and has really shown itself throughout this entire IPL tournament. A lot of the players have focused a lot of the teams have focused on having good batting lineups so that their bowlers, because they bat their bowlers to defend any score, but the problem that they found in past IPL tournaments was that they were not able to get the runs to back up the bowlers. They were able to get the bowlers to defend what they can. But what they focused on, a lot of the teams, I realized this season, was building up batting lineups. And now, especially with the impact players coming in, they have wanted to select the levels where they know that they can get at least 180 runs every time they step out onto the field to bat.
Yeah, Nikhil, let's talk a little bit about the Chennai Super Kings and their captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni. It's unbelievable that this man is still doing the things he is doing, both as a player and a leader. And once again, the Super Kings in an IPL final, and they get an opportunity to now win a 5th IPL crown.
I find it absolutely remarkable that they're in the final. I mean, when I looked, I think 3 weeks ago, I would have never had them to be this close. It just speaks to not only Dhoni, because I know everyone is speaking about that, but I look at Eric Simmons and Dwayne Bravo, that bowling consultancy for the CSK side. What they've done with Matisa Pathirana and, of course, Tushar Deshpande, who've taken 35 wickets between them, and most have come at the death. They've taken the most wickets in the competition at the death. For me, what they've done with that bowling lineup, when you complement with a Ravindra Jadeja and what he's done every single game with his economic style of bowling, and then, of course, they have the spinner Moeen Ali. I just think that bowling unit, even after losing some really critical pieces like a Magala, like a Mukesh Kumar, I just find what they've been able to do has been amazing. And if they go on to win the tournament, I think Dwayne Bravo, you see him on the boundary, you see him talking to his players all the time, trying to ensure that they enforce the plans. I think he'll deserve a lot of credit, this time off the field.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely fabulous for Chennai Super Kings. Their captain Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Dwayne Bravo, part of that setup. They are already in the final. We'll have to wait and see who will join them come Friday when the Mumbai Indians play the Gujarat Titans. Nikhil and Gerard, we're going to leave it there for now. We do have a Just the Fact segment coming up where we'll have to answer questions about the IPL.
We may need them.
Keep your phones close.
We don't even have time to text.
So you can WhatsApp me the answers to the questions that I don't know, which might be a few, right, Mariah?
Ricardo, the moment we look down at our phones, they're going to start screaming. So don't worry.
Oh, well, maybe we should just ask Nikhil to stay. He can help us answer the questions.
Thank you.
Gentlemen, take care. We're going to bring the 12th man back, Lance Whitaker, for Just the Facts. But before all of that, Mariah will have Zone Update 2. We'll take a break. We'll be back on the SportsMax Zone.